South Dakota Motorcycle Permit Practice Test 4.
Question 1. If you are about to pass a parked car with the driver in the seat, you should
flash your brake light. Come to a complete stop. Wave your arms. Beep your horn.
answer.
Beep your horn.
Question 2. If you need to brake when you have a flat tire, you should
never brake when you have a flat tire. Apply the brake of the tire that is not flat. Apply the brake of the tire that is flat. Apply both brakes evenly.
answer.
Apply the brake of the tire that is not flat.
Question 3. The best lane position for being seen
is the center lane position. Is the right lane position. Is the left lane position. Changes depending on the situation.
answer.
Changes depending on the situation.
Question 4. When can a motorcycle park in a disabled parking spot?
When dropping off a passenger. When parking for 5 minutes or less. When equipped with a disabled license plate. When unloading only.
answer.
When equipped with a disabled license plate.
Question 5. Which of the following is important for riding safely on slippery surfaces?
Maintain or increase your speed. Lean back. Hold in the clutch. Avoid sudden moves.
answer.
Avoid sudden moves.
Question 6. Motorcycles require stopping distance than, as a car.
It varies between motorcycles. More. Less. The same.
answer.
The same.
Question 7. When you need to cross rail tracks that are parallel to you, how should you cross them?
Never cross rail tracks parallel to your lane. Edge across the tracks. At an angle of exactly 90 degrees. At an angle of at least 45 degrees.
answer.
At an angle of at least 45 degrees.
Question 8. When is it most important to check your mirrors?
All these answers are correct. When you are decreasing your speed. When you are preparing to change lanes. While stopped at an intersection.
answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 9. When riding through an area of potential hazards, what should you do?
Cover the clutch and the brake. Shift into a higher gear. Skim your feet along the ground. Pull in the clutch.
answer.
Cover the clutch and the brake.
Question 10. What type of clothing is best for daytime riding?
During daylight, clothing type does not matter. Fluorescent clothing. Leather clothing. Clothing that is colorful.
answer.
Fluorescent clothing.
Question 11. When approaching a blind intersection with a stop line, you should stop first.
Straddling the stop line. With your rear tire on the stop line, where you can see both ways. Behind the stop line.
Answer.
Behind the stop line.
Question 12. The fastest way to stop is to
apply the front brake quickly. Apply both brakes firmly. Use the rear brake only. Pull the kill engine switch.
Answer.
Apply both brakes firmly.
Question 13. In which of these scenarios is it the least important to check your mirrors?
When descending a large hill. When beginning to slow down. When stopped at an intersection. Before you change lanes.
Answer.
When descending a large hill.
Question 14. In which of the following situations should you increase your following distance?
All these answers are correct. When being tailgated. Heavy traffic. Slippery conditions.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 15. When carrying a passenger, they should steady themselves by
holding passenger handles. Gripping the backrest. Holding onto the driver. Wearing a seatbelt.
Answer.
Holding onto the driver.
Question 16. Most motorcycle crashes happen
on long trips. On gravel roads. In parking lots. On short trips.
Answer.
On short trips.
Question 17. If you suspect the road ahead is slippery, what should you do?
Stop and turn around. Slow down before reaching the slippery section. Stop your bike and walk it across the slippery section. Only use your rear brake.
Answer.
Slow down before reaching the slippery section.
Question 18. Which of the following is not required for a motorcycle passenger?
A helmet. Approved eye protection. Designate seat room. Passenger footrests.
Answer.
Approved eye protection.
Question 19. You should increase your following distance
in heavy traffic. On single-lane roads. During the day. When it is windy.
Answer.
In heavy traffic.
Question 20. The safest way to use saddlebags is to
distribute the weight evenly between them. Only use one saddlebag at a time. Make sure all saddlebags are full. Not carry a passenger at the same time.
Answer.
Distribute the weight evenly between them.
Question 21. To help stabilize the motorcycle in a turn, you should
apply the rear brake. Increase the throttle. Pull in the clutch. Decrease the throttle.
Answer.
Increase the throttle.
Question 22. If the rear wheel locks, you should
Grab the front brake. Release the brake. Not release the brake. Increase the throttle.
Answer.
Not release the brake.
Question 23. When approaching an intersection, the rider should select a lane position to
Increase her speed and pass quickly. All these answers are correct. Reduce the following distance. Increase her visibility to another driver.
Answer.
Increase her visibility to another driver.
Question 24. It can be dangerous to ride alongside cars because
it makes it more difficult to operate your motorcycle. You may be riding in their blind spot. Your visibility will be reduced. You will be distracted by what is happening in the vehicle.
Answer.
You may be riding in their blind spot.
Question 25. When a passenger is riding with you, they should
wear a motorcycle lap belt. Lean back to balance the motorcycle. Lean as you lean. Also have their motorcycle license.
Answer.
Lean as you lean.
Question 26. How can you stabilize the motorcycle in slow, tight turns?
Lean with the motorcycle. Remain straight while leaning the motorcycle. Lean forward as much as possible. Accelerate or maintain speed.
Answer.
Remain straight while leaning the motorcycle.
Question 27. When being passed by another vehicle, you must be alert for
all these answers are correct. Things being thrown from vehicles. Extended side mirrors. Blasts of wind.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 28. If you need to change gears as you approach a turn, you should do so
in the turn. You do not need to change gears for a turn. Before the turn. After the turn.
Answer.
Before the turn.
Question 29. If both braking and swerving are required to avoid hitting an object, in which order should you brake and swerve?
Brake before or after swerving. Swerve while braking. You can only brake before swerving, never after. Brake while swerving.
Answer.
Brake before or after swerving.
Question 30. To help maintain balance, your feet should
point down towards the road. Be against the gas tank. Skim the ground during turns. Be firmly on the footrests.
Answer.
Be firmly on the footrests.
Question 31. To stop safely on a curve you should
take your feet off the foot pegs for balance. Make the motorcycle perpendicular to the surface of the road. Lean the opposite way of the motorcycle. Keep your knees against the gas tank.
Answer.
Make the motorcycle perpendicular to the surface of the road.
Question 32. You should flash your brake light when you are about to stop and you are.
All these answers are correct. Stopping more quickly than others will expect. Being followed too closely. Stopping in an unusual place.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 33. When carrying a passenger or cargo,
you must carry a special license. A decreased stopping distance is required. An increased stopping distance is required. You must ride during the day only.
Answer.
An increased stopping distance is required.
Question 34. Lessen your chances of being involved in a collision by
wearing bright clothing. All these answers are correct. Choosing an effective lane position. Identifying multiple hazards.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 35. What color of clothing makes you most visible to other drivers?
All these answers are correct. Orange, green, yellow.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 36. How can you make your brake light more noticeable to others?
Ride in lighted areas. Avoid tailgating. Use your high beam. Flash your brake light.
Answer.
Flash your brake light.
Question 37. Which of the following applies to carrying cargo?
Ropes are the best method to secure cargo. Cargo should not be carried while carrying a passenger. Carry loads on the sissy bar. Distribute the weight evenly.
Answer.
Distribute the weight evenly.
Question 38. When starting on a hill, you should use to hold you while you wait for the engine to take hold.
The clutch. The front brake. The rear brake. Your feet.
Answer.
The rear brake.
Question 39. In slow turns, how can you help balance the motorcycle?
Lean the opposite direction of the motorcycle. Lean with the motorcycle. Keep your body straight. Lean forward.
Answer.
Keep your body straight.
Question 40. The majority of motorcycle crashes occur
In curves. At low speeds. At high speeds. On hills.
Answer.
At low speeds.
Question 41. How do you achieve maximum straight line braking?
Use the rear brake only. Fully apply both brakes. Apply the front brake quickly. Alternate between the front and rear brake.
Answer.
Fully apply both brakes.
Question 42. Alcohol affects the body in many different ways, but the first effect is here.
Reaction, judgment, vision, balance.
Answer.
Judgment.
Question 43. Pavement is likely to be slippery
On multi-lane roads. In rural areas. Soon after it has started to rain. On a windy day.
Answer.
Soon after it has started to rain.
Question 44. Why is it important to cross rail tracks at an angle of at least 45 degrees?
It gives you the best view of oncoming trains. At a lesser angle you may catch your tires. It allows you to cross tracks quickly. A larger angle would be unsafe.
Answer.
At a lesser angle you may catch your tires.
Question 45. When should you rise off the seat slightly?
When trying to increase your visibility. When riding on slippery surfaces. To absorb shock when riding over obstacles. When preparing to pass another vehicle.
Answer.
To absorb shock when riding over obstacles.
Question 46. If your motorcycle will take longer to stop, you should
change lanes. Decrease your following distance. Increase your speed. Increase your following distance.
Answer.
Increase your following distance.
Question 47. If your motorcycle begins to wobble, it is important not to
close the throttle. Adjust your weight. Grip the handlebars tightly. Accelerate out of the wobble.
Answer.
Accelerate out of the wobble.
Question 48. When stopping in a curve, what should you do?
Increase your speed before stopping. Try to get the motorcycle perpendicular to the road. Lean over as much as possible. Grab the rear brake only.
Answer.
Try to get the motorcycle perpendicular to the road.
Question 49. The brake is the most important because it
front is the emergency brake. Rear provides 70% of the braking power. Front provides 70% of the braking power. Rear is the emergency brake.
Answer.
Front provides 70% of the braking power.
Question 50. Helps make your shifting smoother.
Applying the rear brake. All these answers are correct. Applying the front brake. Rolling on the throttle.
Answer.
Rolling on the throttle. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.